Okay, when I read our next writer's poem, I saw a dance between a blues poem and a song. Please welcome Sharon Kotzin Frolick.
Well, my poem is 1 minute and 19 seconds. So I was told I get a minute or two to kip it. So I'm going to use that 2 minutes to its fullest because my poem is so short. But it's short, is this good? I don't know. Is this, can you hear me? I talk with my hands a lot. So. Anyway, I don't sound like a Midwesterner. I've lived here forever and ever, but I'm an East Coaster. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. The sailing capital of the world, but here I am talking about the blues, nothing to do with Annapolis, Maryland. So I thought I'd do a little bio to let you know how somebody looking at me got into the blues and how it's really impacted my life and how I love it so much. In the early 60s, I was still in high school, yeah, I'm that old, and a bunch of us we were like outliers. We didn't fit in, so we formed a group of banjos, guitars, mandolins, and did a little folk singing, and then we got into country and a lot of bluegrass. And I was really happy with that. I thought I'd found my element. However, my girlfriend's older brother, Max Oakes, still lives in Annapolis, he started singing something a little different, and it was Dave Van Ronk. I thought, oh my God, his voice is crazy. What he's singing is even better. It's really cutting through me. So I asked him about it, and I learned more about, I went to New York and went to the Village a few times. We were that close. Didn't get to hear him, got a whole feel of what was going on with this new transition. So I sort of came into the blues by the back door. I started with a contemporary in late 1958, 59, early 60s, only to learn that Dave Van Ronk was not where it started. He was where it was ending by moving it up into our middle class lifestyle. So I did some research and found people like some of the names we've heard tonight, Lightnin' Hopkins, and just lots of people. When I came to Chicago and learned about Sweet Home Chicago, I thought, oh my God, it's Robert Johnson singing about Chicago. So that's how I came into it. I've been a creative writer and I teach creative writing, and somehow just the blues, you can't get away from it. Once you're hooked, you're just hooked forever. And my friend Max Oakes, who still sings the blues, he was one of the people that went down to the Mississippi Delta and helped find Mississippi John Hurt, and he shared his apartment with Mississippi John Hurt in the 60s in New York City. So I thought, oh God, this is destiny for me, so I'm really happy to be here tonight. So my poem is called Blue Note. I can't read without these. Blue Note, 'cause I got the blues real bad now, baby, and I don't know how or why. Poetry bends the blues. It moves in rhythms, patterns, beats. Tells the story of the lonesome whistle's call. Winds an E-string tale of a good man gone wrong. Sings an angry woman's cry on a dobro steel string. Ties the A minor chord round the down and out drifter. 'Cause I got the blues real bad now, baby, and I don't know how or why. I woke up this morning with the blues. The wail of a bottleneck slide snaking across my mind. And I can't go back to where I've been, 'cause the blues twist heart and head